Hey guys, this is Jay Cruz from Team Shockwave coming with you with the topic that everyone's talking about, Elemental Dragons, or the way I like to look at them, the Avatar, because they're pretty much the same thing, water, wind, fire, earth. So as you guys can know, everyone's talking about them. Why? Why these Elemental Dragons? Because are they topping? Are they the hottest new thing? Well, I'm here to talk to you guys about it. So let's break down each of the elemental dragons so you guys can have a better understanding on how they work and how to face against them. So let's talk about the main four and also the baby forms. Here they are. You have Tidal and Stream, the water dragon. You got Blaster and Burner, the fire dragon. Tempest and the lightning wind dragon. You got Redix and Rectin, the earth dragon. The four adult elemental dragons share three similar abilities. Each of them could be special summoned to the field from either hand or grave by banishing two dragon type monsters or two of whatever element they are from either hand or grave. During your end phase, if this card was special summoned, return this card back to your hand. When this card is banished, you can add one dragon type monster from your deck to your hand. Mind you, just for you guys to know, it has to be whatever element it is. So if you remove a wind, you add a wind. If it's a fire, you add a fire. I think you guys get the gist. But you can only play this effect once per turn. Also, the baby forms are some of the best engines for the deck because the baby forms, when they are summoned, you may add the adult forms to your hand. This lets you pretty much slim out the deck and get what you need much faster. Let's talk about why they're so hyped and why so many people are waiting to play this deck. Well, the obvious one is that they're huge beaters that can be summoned to the field and can be combined with almost any deck out there. Especially if you want to combine them with Drag Unities. You combine the wind and earth. I've seen this in many people's builds, but you also have first turn Lighting Darkness Dragon, and this is one of the best combos for the deck because you can easily special summon and mill out the deck by banishing the dragons and summon them to the field. There's also Incarnate build that pretty much plays all four of the elemental dragons, so you'll be running fire, wind, water, and earth together in the same build. This is one of the best builds because many people use it down in the OCG. But you also have the great resources of going into Big Eye because they're all level 7 dragons. Overall, I think these dragons give a lot of consistency and their effects don't miss timing, guys. So keep an eye out. So let's talk about something that a lot of people haven't been talking about. What is Elemental Dragon's weakness? This is kind of a hard question, especially how the deck is so consistent as well as very hard to beat. So I came up with a couple cards that I think can help you guys out. So because they're dragon types and they all need to either be banished or discarded for their effects to activate, you could activate either something like, I don't know, Soul Drain, and you also have Mind Drain that will be coming out in the same set that the Elemental Dragons will be coming out of. Mind Drain works just like all the other skill drains. You pay 1,000, negates stuff. Pretty much, Mind Drain negates all effects that activate in hand. So this stops cards like Effect Veiler, Gores, Tragoria, as well as the Elemental Dragons. So this gives you guys a good chance to slow them down and beat them before they can go off. For those who haven't been keeping up or don't even side deck this, I recommend you guys to be side decking Soul Drain from now on. Especially how this stops a lot of the elemental dragons effects that activate either when they hit the graveyard or when they're banished. Pretty much it stops them from adding a card to their hand, and this is very crucial, especially how most of their effects go off, and pretty much look out for all the other guys to add to your hand to continue on with the continuous combos. So let's talk about one of the cards that came out a long time ago in the zombie structure deck, Imperial Iron Wall. This is one of my personal favorites and one of the cards I've been side decking ever since. Pretty much, Imperial Iron Wall stops both players from banishing cards from play. This slows down the elemental dragons hard, and it's one of the best cards, especially if you're playing against an opponent who's playing either Microcosmos or D-Fissure. And let's face it guys, most of the people out here, they be playing these cards in their side deck or they main it. You know who I'm talking about, you macro rabbits. Cards like Evil Swarm, Ophion, and Fossil Dino would be excellent choices for you guys to side deck against these type of decks. So my conclusion guys, Elemental Dragons are one of the best and consistent cards in the game. I do think that it will change the game up, make people be a little bit more creative, and especially a little bit more smart in tournaments. But only time can tell. Hope to hear from you guys. Please subscribe and check out the rest of our videos. This is Jay Cruz from Team Shockwave signing out.